What's up, Ragin Nation? How y'all doing? This is Alex, and you're watching Ragin Nation Show Transformers 4 Edition. This is just a web series where I talk about all things that matter to me for production of the 4th installment of the live-action Transformers film franchise directed by Michael Bay. This is update number 46, and let's talk about a couple of things that's been happening over at the internet forums talking about Transformers Age of Extinction. Now, specifically over at michaelbay.com, they revealed a new official still from the production which shows off the main human cast of Transformers Age of Extinction. Now, they showed off Mark Wahlberg as a character named Cade, no longer Flynn Vincent. According to IMDb and Wikipedia, his name is Cade and not Flynn Vincent as the previous reports have suggested. Now that can change later on because it is IMDb and Wikipedia we're talking about. Moving on, they also have Nicola Peltz playing a character named Tessa, and Jack Rayner's character is named Shane. Shane is the boyfriend of Tessa, and Tessa is the daughter of Cade. And these are the three main human cast of Transformers Extinction, and therefore the story will be revolving around these three characters. Now, I was just cruising around TF42005.com and I was just reading about what people have been talking about, and I actually read a member say, or comment rather, about this photo, and they were saying, what, seriously, more photos of human cast members? Show us some robots already. Now, I just want to respond to that, and I just want to tell those people who are impatient to just calm the heck down and show some patience, because Michael Bay is in the middle of shooting the movie. I don't think he's going to take time out of his busy shooting schedule just to please a few impatient fanboys. These are robots, and they will be revealed later on, because, you know, I really don't want to be the one to tell the kids that there's no Santa Claus and Santa Claus doesn't exist, but this is a movie and there are actors in this movie, and these actors have to act with robot characters that don't exist, and they are created and generated in post-production, and they're created by the amazing team at ILM, who's probably working on them right now, but as of now they are not ready to be revealed. So you just got to show some patience, and later on we'll see what they look like. And this waiting game is all a process. We're waiting for the movie to come out. It's a huge anticipation, and I know that Michael Bay is going to reveal it to us at his specific time, which he already specified. So it's coming later on, and we're going to see what they all look like, and it's going to be awesome. So there you have it. So just stay patient, and good things will happen. Now, speaking of TF42005.com, there were some rumblings about who the identity of the robot is on the clapboard. The silver robot was featured on a clapboard, and it was photographed, and they were just suggesting that it's the Bugatti Veyron, or rather the robot mode of the Bugatti Veyron known as Drift. Now, Nelson over at michaelbay.com decided to step in and mention a few things, and he mentioned three things that I thought were very, very interesting. And he said that, one, it is not the robot mode of the Bugatti Veyron. In fact, the Bugatti Veyron's not even named Drift. In fact, it has no name, despite the fact that they were calling it Drift on the call sheet. And two, the robot mode you see on the clapboard, the silver robot, is actually the robot mode of the Lamborghini Aventador, which seems kind of appropriate because the Lamborghini Aventador is gray and the robot on the clapboard is silver/gray, so it seems to kind of go hand in hand. And three, he signed a non-disclosure agreement, also known as an NDA. Now, a non-disclosure agreement is signed before you go on set. And what it means is that you're not allowed to reveal anything that you see to the general public. Now, what that also means is that it doesn't mean that you're not allowed to reveal what's already known to the public. And it also doesn't mean that you're not allowed to reveal what you don't know. Now, I know that seems all confusing, but let me just say this. Michael Bay mentioned that Megatron wasn't coming back in Revenge of the Fallen, and let's see what happened. And you know what happened there. And during the production of Transformers Dark of the Moon, Nelson has been known to spread little tidbits of information which really don't really mean a whole lot, like nothing really solid, but it's meant to really throw us off. And, well, he did sign a non-disclosure agreement, which means he's not really allowed to talk about anything, so take that as you will. I really respect what Nelson does. He has a hard job, and I envy what he does because he is the webmaster of michaelbay.com, and, you know, I think Michael Bay is an amazing filmmaker, and I would love to do what he does. But I think he's doing something that really keeps us on our toes and keeps the fans all busy, and I think he's doing a good job at keeping us guessing and speculating. But he did reveal something very interesting, okay? He did mention, and I'm quoting him, he said that I like how Bumblebee looks in the robot form. This time around, he looks badass and sleek. The Stingray is one of my favorite robots. So is the Bugatti. Wait till you see this guy in action. He will blow your mind. And Hound reminds me of the bearded chubby fellow in Braveheart. He might take the cake when it comes to personality. The part that really blows my mind is what he mentioned about Hound. And I remember the chubby bearded fellow in Braveheart. It's played by Brendan Gleeson, and he was a bit of a gentle giant character. He was big, he was large, he was a big fighter, but he was a very gentle and nice guy, okay? He was a very friendly character. And if Hound is going to be that character, you know, with the beard and the personality, then that's kind of cool. I like that. You know, they're really giving the characters personalities now, and that I find is a very dynamic personality. Ironhide in the first two movies, or in the movies, he was aggressive in nature, right? But other than that, there wasn't much more than that. He had a cool robot mode with big cannons, but to know that Hound is possibly going to have a personality like the guy from Braveheart, that's kind of cool. And to have him be one of the bigger Autobots with a beard, but be a gentle giant, that's kind of cool. Now, I'm just throwing this out there, and I'm just guessing, so what could happen, what I'm mentioning might not even be seen in the movie. But this is what Nelson is mentioning to us, but keep in mind that he did sign an NDA, so anything that he could say is just pure nonsense and meant to just get us all excited and speculating. But either way, it still gives us something to talk about. So there you have it. That's what I want to say about Hound. Speaking of other characters that have not been revealed, Slingshot is in the news, and the main reason why Slingshot is in the news is because his name was heard. His name was heard. I was watching a video which was passed over by Max Martinez from the Ragin Nation. Thank you, Max, for sending me this little video, and I think it's from Instagram Video. And what it showed is a scene from the abandoned silo site at Damon Avenue, and you heard some audio from either an Autobot or a Decepticon, and they mentioned the name Slingshot. Now that is very interesting to me because they have this audio of this robot, so that the actors can act with, you know, the human actors can act along with this robot voice. You know, that way they have a back and forth dialogue. Now, what's really interesting to me is, was this robot character, was he referring to Slingshot directly? Like, was he talking to him directly? Or was he referring to Slingshot in the third person? Now, what I mean by that is, could it be a Decepticon talking about an Autobot who isn't in that scene? If that's true, that is really cool. That would mean that would be one of the few times where Decepticons actually refer to the Autobots by name other than Optimus Prime. That also means that, you know, there's going to be more robot dialogue. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now, on the other hand, if it was the Decepticon talking to Slingshot directly, that means that Slingshot is in that scene but in robot mode. So therefore, it's all CG. And because I didn't even see his vehicle mode, his alt mode in the Damon Avenue set at the abandoned silo set. So pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm super excited. I'm super excited for what I just heard and saw, and I think that Michael Bay is gonna do some really cool things with this movie, as he always does. Now, in the previous two videos, I was talking about the teaser trailer. It's going to come out in January 2014. Now, I just want to throw something out there and tell you guys what I think that the teaser trailer is going to look like. And what it's going to look like is, if you've seen from the previous 3 teaser trailers, they have always been very ominous and very dark in tone, very edgy. Doesn't show us a whole lot, just kind of fade in, fade out, you know, goes to black and then shows off some stuff. But it doesn't really show off a whole lot until the end. Now, one thing that's always a theme in all of these teaser trailers is you feel a sense of urgency. And I think that the 4th one is no different. The teaser trailer is probably going to be a minute long or 90 seconds long, and we're going to get a sense of urgency. We're also going to just see little glimpses of scenes. We're going to probably see like little to no dialogue from humans, and then we're probably going to be shown some some vehicle modes that we've already seen on set. We're not going to see anything really new except for maybe a 1 or 2 second shot of a Decepticon robot mode. That's it. But the killer part is at the end of the teaser trailer, where I think they're gonna reveal a quick glimpse of a Dinobot, specifically Grimlock or another character, or like the Stegosaurus, right? And I think it's either gonna be in the form of a foot, like in Jurassic Park, or it's gonna be in the form of the mouth going and then it's going to go Transformers Age of Extinction. That's what I think the teaser trailer is going to be like. What do you guys think? Why don't you let me know what you think the teaser trailer is going to be like in the description box below, because I think that I'm pretty spot on with the way that Michael Bay cuts his teaser trailers. I mean, if you've seen all 3 teaser trailers from Transformers 1, 2, 3, they're kind of all the same. Anyways, that's all I gotta say in this video. If you guys have anything to say, any feedback, comments about anything that I've talked about, let me know in the comment section below. And also, I've almost forgot, but I gotta show off some collections. Let's show off some collections very quickly. We have a collection from Derek, and Derek's collection is pretty sweet because he's got a little bit of everything. Let's check this out. He's got the sound wave from the Masterpiece line. That's the car edition, and you got Ultra Magnus from Transformers Prime. That's the anniversary edition. You got Grimlock from Fall of Cybertron, Beast Hunters, and then this Optimus Prime from the animated. So pretty cool stuff. And on the second shelf, you have all the Transformers Prime guys, Arms Micron, Fall of Cybertron. So pretty cool that he's kept the collection to like various lines instead of just focusing on one line. It's good to have like a good variety of different types of stuff, and it really just shows that you just want to collect what you like and you don't have to have everything. So pretty cool. The next collection is from Michaela, and Michaela loves Optimus Prime. Michaela loves Optimus Prime, and she wants to show off her collection. And what you have here is Optimus Prime from Fall of Cybertron with the giant axe, and then you have the 2 Revoltechs from the Revoltech line, also, which is Optimus Prime, of course, and you have an Optimus Prime collection here with the Unleashed Optimus Prime, a bobblehead, a handmade plush. That's a handmade plush toy, Voyager, and Deluxe Optimus Prime. Pretty awesome collection of Optimus Prime. I can tell you really like Optimus Prime. And thank you, Derek and Michaela, for showing me off your collections. And there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. We got more updates coming along because the production is moving over to China, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff to talk about. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, and follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. In Chicago, they were doing some shooting with the Freightliner Argosy, a Chevy Suburban, and the Pagani Huayra. Now, Chevy Suburban looks kind of familiar, right?